Welcome to Civ 5 A Only Battle Royale. Let's look at these infographics. The Shoshone are the smartest, they're most advanced in tech, and they have the most people. The Vandals are growing the fastest and have the biggest piece of land. Bohemia has the biggest army. Everyone loves the Inca, and the Persians are of course the richest. And no one likes the Vandals. Poor Vandals. Not poor Vandals, they're killing people. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. Last time, people were eradicated out of existence, and other stuff happened. I'm just gonna stop attempting doing the last time now. I really love this AI game. I hope you do too. This is part 11, and this is a really good game. And we're nearing the end of it, too. I like how we got 61 civs, and now we're reaching the end of it. People are being eliminated left and right. Rome is being taken down by the Polynesians. Maybe this is the end of the Soviet Union. I thought they were going to live on in Kiev and Rome for a bit, but they just mobilized. And, of course, Polynesia still has a swordsman. That's just regular etiquette, you know? Polynesia must have outdated units. Anyway, the Moors in Belgium peaced out with Sweden, who almost got killed last time. In fact, they're practically dead now. But, you know, they're alive. They're practically dead, but they're alive, you know. Best sentence ever. The Moors lost their capital, and now they have two practically useless cities. And the Sankai's advancing. So, you know, Novgorod has been captured by Brazil. Now, it's okay, Novgorod was captured back, but they still lost a lot of population. This will hurt Russia a lot. Look at the Iroquois, no land. Even the Belgians could kill them. I mean, the Belgians could like boop Grand River, and then if they focus, and then boop Odinaga, and if the Nazis join in, boop Osinaka, boom, boom, bada bing, buddy. Boom. Belgium is the only... Fun fact, Belgium is the only civilization in this game to never get a second city, even though they're still in the game. They're just very peace-loving, you know? Very peace-loving. They should have hosted the EU. Everyone loves Belgium. That sounds like a bad talk show. Bad talk show. Bad Disney reality show. Everyone loves Belgium. Like everyone hates Raymond or something? I think that's what it's called. I don't know. People are making peace with Morocco, who's doing pretty good. I mean, they have 3 cities, they're all annexed. They aren't doing the best that they could do, but they got their capital back from the Soviet Union a couple of parts ago, and ooh, look at that. Rome already being taken down, and if this force is competent enough, then the Soviet Union will become the first major power to die besides the Celts. Still salty about the Celts being taken down. Seems like Rome's gonna survive. The Vandals aren't focusing their full war machine on the Roman front. The Persians are still sending their forces towards Carthage, but probably to no avail since all these units are blocking the way. If they do capture Carthage, though, that will be great. The Aztecs have citadeled Prussia after eliminating Algeria at the end of last part. It'll be interesting. A little bit of their cities in Aztec territory, of course. So Prussia, boom, just losing area. They have their unique unit though, so they could probably get a good defense. This is a very defensive city like Babylon. Austria, you need to do something. You used to be on top, but now you're down there in the dumps, especially with Sankai rising around you. You need to do something. And Mayans, you need to do something, or are you just gonna be known as the guy who eliminated World War II France and did absolutely nothing after that? You need to do something, Mayans. I mean, this is probably the best AI game you've ever been in, but still, you need to do something. Hitler, doing pretty good. He annexed Beshablik. Maybe he should try going after Brazil while they're weak, or the Iroquois. because they don't have that much productivity and have some really nice cities. Hitler could gain access to the coast and then terrorize these areas. You know, he has a chance. Hitler has a chance. Almost a lot of civs have a chance. Bohemia could win this. The Vandals could win this. Songhai could win this. Austria could probably still win this. The Inca could win this. Hitler could win this. Like I said, I'm maybe Polynesia. Probably not, but they could win this. America could do something and win this. And all the other civs are just a little too stagnant. Maybe the Aztecs, but, you know, almost everyone has a chance to win this except, you know, the one city miners like England and the Moors, which are definitely destroyed. England basically having probably having the thickest unit carpet in the game in terms of percentage of land covered, but they should get killed. They need to get killed before Persia gets killed, or Persia will just never get killed. That's another possibility. Some barbarians getting spawned in Vandalic territory. They need it. The Vandals need to annex some of these cities. Rome being taken down a notch. The Nazis declaring war on Ethiopia. That doesn't really mean anything though. Belgium completing Big Ben. Belgium, Big Ben. Kind of sounds like, you know, bad pun, but still. Belgium doing something, you know. Maybe they could get in a war. They could probably protect themselves for a few turns. Unlike Armenia, which Korea has great war infantry. I mean, if they mobilize, they could probably kill Armenia in one turn. They're very weak. The Americans need to do something if they want to win. Israel has great war infantry. Songhai does not have great war infantry, though. Indonesia has made peace with Prussia, who still hasn't lost any population yet. Seems like it's either they're slowly starving or they have a really high food production. Sorry if you hear squeaking. Ooh, Israel attacking. This probably will fail, but still. It's just going to make Sweden weaker than they are. And that's kind of amazing, because Sweden's already so weak, and oh my god, look at this religion. If they have a really good religion, like, they probably have the biggest faith production, if they have a really good religion, that Israel could win this, definitely. I mean, Scotland would definitely not win this, but they could. Almost every civilization could win this. I mean, Japan could win this, but they have such a small chance. You know? Everyone has a chance to win this. But it's for a lot of civs, it's so small that it'll probably never happen. Ideology adopted. Israel has adopted order. There is 2 order, 1 autocracy, no freedom. 2-1 split. I believe that's what you call it, split. Not really good at sports. Big unit carpet from Persia. They could probably go after Greece. And they lost open borders. So Carthage is going to survive, and Russia is going to survive. Hitler has rebuilt his army. He should try to do something. Maybe ally themselves with Belgium. Go after the Iroquois. The Iroquois got eliminated first in the test game. So I'm surprised that they lived this long, but they shouldn't have lived this long. It's just, like, England should have been eliminated probably first, or second, because Siam was eliminated, or third. But they're sticking around, you know? They're sticking around with London and their medieval era units. Haven't even entered pretty sure they only just entered the Renaissance of Longbow. They're like the Duchy of Grand Fenwick. I'm not sure if you probably haven't read those books, but it's a really good book series. They're way behind. They're a small state, and they're probably going to steal a nuclear weapon from a major power and rule the world. But you know, that's not related to what they're not going to do that. Indonesia has entered the modern era. I believe they're the first to enter the modern era, besides maybe the Shoshone. The Shoshone are losing their tech gap slowly. I mean, unless they do something quick, they probably won't win. they have the advantage over their neighbors. They have a fleet, so they can go after Belgium, and they have land units, so they could go after like Songhai, or even the Iroquois after they take out Belgium. They need to do something quick, though. They need to get a strategy and do something quick. Switzerland has survived for a long time without having any units. If America declared war on them right now, they could probably just rush in and boom, 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 boom. 5 cities taken, Switzerland eliminated. Iceland should have been killed a long time ago. Arabia has adopted autocracy, so it's 2 autocracy, 2 order, none freedom. America and Persia, I'm counting on it. America and Persia adopting freedom, and then conquering the world. America with God, you know? America and God. You know? That was a really bad... That wasn't even a joke. That was just a really bad sentence. That was a really bad moment. It was an insult to the human race, basically. Persia has made peace with Rome, and they sadly did not give any cities to the glorious empire. Sisachtanlai will probably be destroyed. Indonesia has adopted autocracy. Let's hope that someone adopts freedom soon. Freedom! Yeah, yeah! Oh, sorry there. My throat got a little stocked up. Sisachtanlai will probably be taken. Probably not Antium, though. Assyria is struggling. China needs to do something. They have a very agitated force, but if they go against Portugal, they could get Lisbon. Or if they go against the only other person with the same force as them, autocracy, 2 autocracy, England. They could probably take England. China could definitely take England. Sorry, a little bit of burped a little there. Hitler is building up forces. He could go after Russia or the Iroquois. He's a player. He's definitely a player in this game, unlike Sweden or England. He's a player in this game. He could do stuff, you know? The Indonesian core is practically empty. The Moors withstanding a lot of assaults from all different sides. Sorry if there are moments of silence. I'm kind of tired, but, you know, we must keep on recording. The Shoshone are showing their tech advantage with their great war infantry and ironclads, and which even the Vandals don't have, but the Vandals do have. What the Vandals do have is aggressiveness, and they're taking over cities. They just need to annex them. Rome in the red, but they don't. But the closest melee unit is turns and turns away. Seems like the Soviet Union will survive. This is like a 2 babies slap fighting, you know? I mean, the Soviet Union is practically dead, and the Polynesians are practically dead. Pakal has entered the modern era. He'll probably choose an ideology soon. And Bohemian riflemen are going into Japan, but Japan also has riflemen. They're up to date. People should seriously start annexing more cities. Sisachtanlai will fall next turn, and then they'll probably go on to Antium. I'm not sure if they'll succeed, though. They do have melee units, and that's very important that they have melee units to take those cities. Prussia has a very impressive carpet. Not very impressive. I mean, it has a carpet, though. They have some good food growth. Like 4 food per tile. That's really good. 5 gold, you know. That's good. Good for them, you know. Austria needs to do something. They probably need to go after the Moors, especially with this being taken out. The Brazilians and the Russians made peace with Novgorod just flipping once and losing a lot of its population. They'll probably get rebuilt. It seems like this Ethiopian-Greek war is turning into nothing. Sisachtanlai has been captured by the Vandals. Antium is the one progress city site. The Fourth Congress of Vienna to embargo Indonesia and ban incest will happen in a few turns. Persia could definitely go after Corinth and the Greek Empire, get Cologne, Corinth. You know, connect his Frankfurt with his mainland holdings. You know, ideology adopted. Maya have adopted autocracy. It seems like people are going towards autocracy, not order. But who knows? Maybe freedom will come in. You know, freedom. Alabama needs to be annexed by Denmark. Denmark's probably going to settle right here. Denmark is practically dead, but he could do something. I mean, he won't win, but he can go out with a bang, a pretty big bang. Arabia has great war infantry. They really need to kill England's probably going to live on until they get nukes, and then just conquer the planet. And then it'll be Persia versus Haile Selassie as another modern era, Ethiopia, and then it'll be a final showdown. Final glorious showdown, Persia versus England, you know? Ooh. Okay. New Orleans might be taken next turn. Might be taken this turn. New Orleans was taken this turn. And the Moors are down to one city that's being annexed. They're like Sweden, except with a lot less tiles. Sweden with a lot less tiles and a lot less pride because the Moors did nothing besides take two cities. And hole up. Mayans, if you don't do anything soon, you're gonna fall like the Moors. Here's the biggest militaries. The Shoshone were the best, followed by Arabia. Austria still up there. Persia, of course. Korea, Bohemia, Egypt, Israel, Washington, Napoleon, and then you'll see all these people. We have 47 civs left in the game, and 46 actually, since I'm above Rome. Wow. Rome's just really pathetic. They have no units. They just have a bunch of caravans. Anyway, let's go on. I think Rome might actually be destroyed this video. But speaking about this video, I think I'm going to end it next turn. After this turn's over, next turn. And actually, I'm just going to end it at the end of this turn. I'm starting to get the hang of, you know, less long episodes, I guess you could call it. For part 11, Hitler has entered the modern era. He's about to get his panzers. He is about to get his panzers. Isn't he? Yeah, he's about to get his panzers. Modern era? Yeah. Modern era is like modern warfare. So he's gonna get his panzers. Ethiopia has adopted freedom! Freedom, freedom, freedom. While being attacked by all these Greek musketmen. I'm pretty sure the first freedom nation will be stunted from the start. Anyway, Carthage is there are a lot of small city-states still hanging around. Next video, the Moors will probably be taken out, and Askia has entered the modern era. Askia needs to watch out, though. His core is empty, and look at this build-up of troops at the Mayan-Austrian border. I think they'll go after the Mayans. That'll be a very easy target. And then maybe go after the Prussians. Anyway, the Vandals are the last to process their turns. Let's see what they do against the Romans. Nothing, really. And we'll end that video off there. Have a nice day.